Basement Collective, and thank you for watching the Basement Collective Battle Report. Today I am playing Dante over there. He's going to be playing Blood Angels, and I'll be playing my Space Wolf. But this is the table we're playing on, and we have our Grail Force 9 terrain, Battlefield in a box set. And that's the Gothic stuff. It's nice, and it's playing on this beautiful mat made by GameMat.eu. Check them out. Amazing prices, and you can't ask for a better looking mat than this. So be back with the armies. And my 1850 of Space Wolves. We don't know what mission we're playing at. We don't know what our warlord traits are, so we'll just showcase the armies, and then we'll be back with all the information. So this is my tournament list I'm running. I know it's probably not the greatest, but I really like Thunderwolves, so that's what I went for. Thunderwolves. Leading my army, we have a Wolfguard battle leader in a runic armor with a storm shield and a kraken bone sword. That's the relic from the champions of the Fenrir supplement company, the Great Wolf Detachment. My two elite choices are two Iron Priests with 4 Cyber Wolves. I know they look quick for Razor Wolves, but they are going to be Cyber Wolves. A drop pod with 5 combi Melta...
Stern Guard?
No, Wolfguard.
Oh.
Other than that, we got 3 Thunderwolf squad. 2 of them are exactly the same. Everybody has Storm Shields, because that's how you run Thunderwolves, in my opinion. And then 2 of the squads have 3 Chainswords. 1 of the squad has 2. And then everybody else has... Power Fist, a Wolf Claw, and a Thunder Hammer. So that is my 1850 points of Wolves. And Dante, show us your 1850 Blood Angel army.
Alright, so we got Brother Corbrolo in the back.
Yep.
And then I have Mephiston. Mephiston will be the warlord for this army.
Awesome.
I got a Fragioso Dreadnought in the back. Him and a squad of Assault Terminators, or a Storm Raven.
Yep.
With Last Cannons and Multi-Melta.
Sweet.
Then I have 5 Scouts with Sniper Rifles and Camo Cloaks. These 3 Tactical Squads are exactly the same. Sergeant has 2 Melta Pistols, and there's a Melta in each one. Then I have 1 Bare Bones Tac Squad and a Rhino.
Yep.
1 Assault Squad. This guy's got a Flamer, and we'll say this guy is a Sergeant because he's all metal and cool and stuff. He's got a Hand Flamer. They're in a Rhino. Then I have 2 Balpreds kitted out exactly as you see, with and all the tanks have Builder Blades.
Awesome.
Because you should never leave home without one.
Yeah. So that is 1,500 points. Sorry, 1850 of Blood Angels. We'll be back with the mission of warlord traits and everything else. So we have rolled off. My warlord trait is number 1 in the Champions of Fenrir Supplement Codex, which is good for me. That means I get to reroll 1 failed warlord save, 1 failed save per turn on my warlord, which is good when he has a 2+3+. Dante Mephiston has Adamantium Will,
which is completely useless in this one.
It is useless against me, and your psychic powers are Hemorrhage.
Hemorrhage, and I think it was Iron
Arm.
Yeah.
Because you rolled on Biomancy with Mephiston. Yeah, so Hemorrhage and Iron Arm is your psychic powers. We did roll for the mission Maelstrom, and it is mission 1, so we just get 3 cards at the beginning of turn each, nothing special. We got some objectives placed here. Here.
3, 6, 4, 5, 2,
and that means 1's right here. So pretty evenly placed. We are doing Hammer and Anvil deployment, and I am deploying first. So we'll be back at the end of deployment. So after deployment, I did deploy first. So my 1 squad here, a 6-man squad with my Lord. I got the 5-man squad right here with the Iron Priest and his 4 Cyber Wolves, and beside him over there we have the 6-man squad with the Iron Priest and the 4 Cyber Wolves. So that is the deployment there. And in reserves I have my drop pod with my Combi Melta Wolfguard. Dante deployed over here. Is this with the Assault Squad right here?
Yeah, the one with the open hatch is the Assault Squad.
The Assault Squad Rhino by Objective 1, the
Assault Cannon Ball Predator.
Assault Cannon Ball Predator, the Flame Ball Predator, and the basic Tac Squad.
Tac Squad Rhino.
And reserve, Dante has 3 drop pods and a
Storm Raven with Terminators, Corbrolo, and
Would you like to see the initiative, sir?
I'm gonna give it a shot, yeah.
And it was a 3. So we'll be back at the end of Space Wolves turn 1. Again, it's just 3 objectives per turn. So I'll draw my 3 objectives on camera for you guys. Secure objective 5, which is right here, which is good for me. Hunt with Cunning, that is score 1 victory point at the end of your turn if at least 1 enemy was completely destroyed by a Space Wolves unit with the Scout Infiltrate Outflank rule. I don't have any of those, so I'm just going to redraw that.
Aren't your wolves outflank?
No, they don't have Outflank as a special rule.
Oh.
They can get it with a warlord trait, but no, they don't have outflank.
Okay.
They have acute senses, so if they did have outflank, they could choose where they come on. But not with this. So the Heroes of Fenris score a victory point at the end of your turn if at least one of your spacer characters issued a fought in a challenge during your turn. Okay, and hold the line. So that's have 3 units in my board edge within 12 inches of my board edge. So it is a 24-inch deployment, but it's with 12 inches of my board edge. So we'll be back at the end of Space Wolves turn 1. At the end of Space Wolves turn 1, essentially what I did is I needed to keep 3 separate units back for hold the line. So my 2 Iron Priests split off from the squads, and they're Congo lining with their Cyber Wolves, and the 5-man squad stayed back as well. The 6-man squad moved and ran up there, and then the HQ squad went up there and charged the
What used to be scouts.
yeah the remnants of the scouts. That's your blood right there, and managed to obviously kill them. So that puts me my 3 points as well. Oh, forgot to mention, my Wolf Guard squad came in and did blow up the autocannon ball predator. So that's first blood, and I did score all my 3 points. So I did get hold the line, secure objective 5, and the Heroes of Fenris. So that's 4 points to nothing, obviously. Going into Blood Angels turn 1. Dante, do you want to draw your 3 cards?
Sure.
No prisoners.
Destroyed something in my turn.
Yeah, kill a unit.
Objective marker 4. And you must select 2 objective markers and I have to try and get them.
We'll go with objective. Ooh, you have objectives secured on everything,
Yes,
eh?
I do.
Honor your 3 squads. And it does it say
It just says you have to pick 2. I get 1 if I get 1. I get 1 if I get 1, and if I get both, I get D3.
nice. So we are going to choose number 3,
Okay.
just because that keeps you away from my Iron Priest back there. And objective we'll go objective number 5 over here.
This guy here?
Yep, and number 4 is right there.
Yeah.
So, that is Dante's objectives. We'll be back at the end of Blood Angels turn 2. At the end of Blood Angels turn 1, this drop pod tried to come down on this target, scattered a bit, and then the troops got out. The troop in the drop pod shot it there. They managed to kill 1 wolf with a chainsword. We go over here. This drop pod came in. The troops got out. The 3 melted guns shot at the drop pod. Dante got good pens, but rolled 2-1, so unfortunately it's left with 1 hull point. He did throw a Krakenade at it and did manage to glance it, but however I did roll my cover save, and the Flamer Ball Predator managed to kill my Wolf Guard squad. Other than that, he dropped his load over there and then sped up over here to capture this objective, and the Assault Marines
Stayed put.
didn't move or anything.
No.
So you did have objective 4, which you
Yeah.
did secure because that's OBSEC.
Yeah.
You did score that 1 objective because you scored that objective and that objective. So
I
that's
rolled
D3, which you
so I
rolled
got
2. And you did kill my Wolf Guard unit, which is another point. So that's 4-4 going to Space Wolves turn 2. We'll go over to my cards here. So my first card is Witch Hunter. And I can get that because he does have a Psyker.
I do.
A secure objective 2, which is right here. And Scour the Skies. I have to kill a flyer or monster creature. I'm going to be tossing that because I cannot physically kill that flyer unless he goes into hover.
Yeah, I'd have to go on hover to drop my troops off. So you could.
Yeah, I could.
You could.
So we'll go on to Space Wolves turn 2. And at the end of Space Wolves turn 2, my Iron Priest stood exactly where it was because I needed objective 2. This squad did charge that tack squad, and he did roll good on his Overwatch and managed to kill one of them with his melted pistols. So other than that, I did manage to destroy the crowd in combat. This squad over here, the Iron Priest joined back with this squad, so that's why we have a long Congo line right now. And we did manage to make an 8-inch charge on the squad that was on this objective. We managed to kill them. And then over here, oh, I forgot to also mention, it was a multi-charge, so I also killed the drop pod. I didn't blow it up. Then over here, this squad multi-charged the tack squad and the Rhino. I managed to blow up the Rhino and kill the tack squad, and he didn't do anything to him, but over here he did do 1 wound on Overwatch. So we're going to my objectives on my turn. I did score secure objective 2, puts me 5 points. Thing is, he has... I need to toss one of these, and I don't know which one I want to toss.
Can kill my flyer when I have to drop everybody off.
Yeah, that'll probably be a lot easier to kill the flyer than to kill Mephiston. So I will toss Witch Hunter. And so we'll go over to Dante's cards. So that's 5 points to Dante's 4 points right now.
Objective
Secured
6.
6. Which is...
I think I'm still on it right now.
Over there. Yeah, your drop pod still has it over there.
So does my Rhino and Self
Yep.
Squad. Kingslayer.
Kill my Warlord.
Where is he?
He's the guy right there with the sword.
Over here? Here.
Yeah, right there.
Okay. And objective 3. Oh boy.
Right there.
Right there.
Alright.
I could get it.
You could get it. We'll be back at the end. Oh, sorry. Roll your reserves just so we have it on camera.
Oh, okay. So, drop pod.
Comes in. And the
Storm
important
Raven?
one comes in. So, we'll be back at the end of Blood Angels turn 2. So, at the end of Blood Angel turn 2, the drop pod and the Storm Raven did come in. The Storm Raven came on, flew out there, and then shot at my Iron Priest. He shot 2 missiles, the multi-melted last cannon. He managed to get a wound on my Iron Priest with the last cannon, but I passed my info save after filling my Lookout Sir. The multi-melted missed, but the 2 missiles did manage to wound me because I failed the Lookout Sir, and I passed the Lookout Sir, so killed the wolf. Other than that, we go over here. The Flamer from the 3 Flamers did a good number of wounds here. So they managed to kill a chainsword guy right there. Do 1 wound to my champion and 1 wound to this guy from a Lookout Sir. The drop pods also shot there, did nothing. Over here, the guy shot there and unfortunately did nothing. Coming out of the drop pod. However, he did score objective 6 because he moved his fast Rhino 12 inches and flat out 12 inches. And he also scored objective 3 because he does have objectives secured on those troops.
Damn straight.
So you still have, you're keeping Kingslayer?
Yeah, I'll keep Kingslayer.
So that puts you 6-5 for Dante. Going into Space Wolves turn 3. We'll go over here and check my objectives. So I still have Scour the Skies. Useless this turn, but it may come in handy next turn when he drops his load out. I have objective 3, so I have 1 mission over there, and that's kill those guys. And objective 4, which is right here, I think. Yeah, this is objective 4 right here.
Yeah.
So I just have to move over here. So we'll be back at the end of Space Wolves turn 3. End of Space Wolves turn 3. These wolves did run up and capture this objective. He moved and ran just so he can get away from this thing right now. That's doing its thing. Other than that, these guys charged and managed to destroy that one tactical squad. And they stayed there consolidated, so they have the chancellors at the front. These guys did manage to wreck that Bob Predator, so it is not terrain. So they're kind of bottlenecked in there. But my points wise, I did manage to score objective 4 and objective 3. Do I want to keep Scour the Skies? Yeah, I'm going to keep Scour the Skies. It should be pretty easy to get. And we'll go into Dante's 3 objectives. So that does put the points right now. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to Dante's 6.
So 2 cards this turn. Demolition.
You can toss
can't
that.
do that. Ascendancy. Any 3 objective markers.
Yep, that's okay.
And again, I got to kill your warlord.
Okay, so I think I know what's going. That's what it's going after. So that is what the objectives look like. We'll be back at the end of Blood Angels turn 3. So Blood Angels turn 3. There was a bloodbath in the middle of the table, and my wolves were amazing at making saves. Anyways, what happened? The flyer dropped down to hover, dropped his load behind him, and then shot at the wolves. Managed to kill one of my cyber wolves. These guys got out of the Rhino, and the Rhino fast attacked over there, turbo boosted. So we got ascendancy off that, and those guys shot at these guys, and unfortunately didn't do any wounds. Over here, nothing happened over here. You forgot to fire your drop pod. If you want to fire your drop pods at
The wolves?
sure.
That would have been before combat though, so.
Okay, then fire at this squad right here.
Okay. Awesome. Nothing.
Not that it mattered. Okay, so these wolves didn't do anything. The big combo was over here. So he charged in with everything. He charged with his 1 Terminator squad first, which means the Dreadnought cannot possibly get base to base, unfortunately. So the Dreadnought's just sitting right there for now. But other than that, what happened over here was he challenged me with a Mephiston, his Psychic Phase. He got his Force and Iron Arm off. Not Iron Arm, the Sanguine Sword. So he's Strength 10. And
Yeah, I
he
got
has
Strength 10 and Iron Arm, sorry.
Strength 10 and Iron Arm, yeah. So He was in a challenge. He issued a challenge, and I accepted it with my Wolfclaw guy. I sacrificed my Wolfclaw because I wanted my Lord to attack and not die. So he did kill my Wolfclaw guy, and I did pass all my other saves. Other than that, I did roll amazingly well with Matt, so I took no other wounds, and he lost 3 of his Terminators. He did lose combat, but he did pass his leadership test
on double ones.
So he did have ascendancy. He did score 3 D3, so he has 3 on ascendancy because he does own 1, 2, 3 objective right now. He has Kingslayer and Decapitating Strike still, because unfortunately he's still over there, he's still over there. My Lord isn't dead yet.
I'm gonna keep it.
You're gonna keep both?
Yeah, just because next round of combat, it's possible I might be able to kill him.
Yes.
Maybe.
So we'll go over to my objectives going into turn 4. I have Scour the Sky still. I can't get that this turn. Secure objective 6, which is...
One in the middle.
One in the middle? Well, that makes it hard. I can still do it. And secure objective 3. That big squad.
Big squad.
Okay, so we'll be back at the end of Space Wolves turn 4. End of Space Wolves turn 4. A lot of stuff happened. We'll just start over here. This squad did move from over there and charge the squad holding this objective to secure objective 6. Sorry, this squad was originally over there. They moved all the way over here. The Iron Priest broke off to hold objective 3. These guys moved up and charged. They did actually a 3-way charge. Our main target was Mephiston squad, and then the Drop Pod and the Storm Raven were secondary targets. Other than that, this guy attempted charging over here, didn't charge, but he did manage to fail a
Dangerous
terrain test and a 2+ armor save, so he's down to 1 wound. So we go over here. What happened over here was we charged. Initiative step 6 is Mephiston and Kerberlo. Mephiston killed 2 of my wolves with his strength 10, and then my Lord managed to pass the save. I realized I should have took him all on my Lord because my Lord did have a 2+ rerollable save. So I should have took on him, but you live and learn. Other than that, the challenge was my Wolf Guard versus his Terminator champion. His Terminator champion survived. We go later on to the combat. My Kerberlo attacked and the Terminator attacked. He managed to take a wound, and he managed to take a wound. Other than that, I killed 1 Terminator. But I did manage to blow up the Storm Raven and destroy this drop pod. So we go over to my cards. I did secure objective 3. I did secure objective 6, and I did manage to Scour the Skies, which puts me
1 point ahead.
1 point ahead of
You're at
Dante.
10.
I'm at 10 and Dante's at 9. So, Dante, you got your 2 kill my character cards.
Yep.
And one more.
Blood and guts.
Kill a unit in the assault phase.
Oh boy.
So, we'll be back at the end of turn 4 of Blood Angels.
Him.
So, at the end of Blood Angels turn 4, essentially, that guy moved over. That guy just flat over to get Linebreaker.
Let Dante tell him
Okay, Dante, what happened?
I really want to tell what happened.
Okay. So the Dreadnought charged into the combat over here. Essentially, what happened was Mephiston attacked, and my Lord passed all his 2+ saves. Then my other squad attacked, and we got down to the Thunderhammers. My one I put a Thunderhammer.
Oh, did your
against...
Dreadnought charge that turn?
He did, and he didn't do anything.
But you got an extra attack because you only used 3 attacks. He got 1 extra for the charge.
No.
No, he has a Frag.
No.
Frag and close. Frag's not a Frag specialist.
Yeah, he only gets 1 charge.
Kevin with the wrong rules. Kevin with the
I
wrong
don't play
rules.
the Blood Angels a
Anyways,
whole lot.
so I put my Thunderhammer against his Dreadnought and did 2 wounds to it, and no 1 hull point to it, and I blew up
The frag cannon.
Frag Cannon. But then my Power Fist attacked the other squad, and unfortunately, because he had Kerberlo and Mephiston in there, neither of them have invul saves, and I ignored. So I rolled pretty good on my hits, and then unfortunately I killed him. And Dante conceded there because he doesn't much left on the table.
Wrong-handed handshake.
Good game, Dante. We'll be back with the post-game show. Hey guys, and thank you for watching the Basement Collective Battle Report. It's Irvin here with Dante, and we just played Space Wolves versus Blood Angels. It was a fun match. I used my tournament list, so it wasn't that friendly to play against. Nobody ever likes playing against that many wolves, unless you're playing Tau, because you have Strength 5 shooting, or Knights. But against other lists that don't have a lot of higher strength shooting, it's very hard to compete against. And unfortunately for Dante, I had to face my tournament list. I am practicing for the tournament on this end of this.
It didn't go too bad, though.
It didn't go bad. No, you did quite good. If with points wise you were winning, but yeah. So what did you think about the game?
It's tough. Those things are freaking... They're tough.
Yeah.
But I failed a lot of key saves too. Terminators can't make saves or something?
Yeah, your terminators didn't do
don't-
very good.
No.
And that one squad of wolves right there made a lot of saves to.
Yeah. That was a lot of wolves. There was like, what, 10 wolves almost?
And on the table.
Like right here.
Oh, in that combat, yeah, I think those 10 wolves total that
Yeah.
went in that combat. So, I mean, hard to take that many wolves in, but I had fun. That's the point of the game, right? So,
That's right.
yeah. So, any other comments?
These two guys are a freaking awesome combo.
Cabrilla and
Kobrula and
Mephiston.
Mephiston.
Yeah, they're pretty
Unreal.
good. Mephiston.
Mephiston's good on his own, but he needs an invul bad.
Yeah, I mean, he's not that survivable. With Iron Arm, he's survivable.
With Iron Arm, yeah.
Luckily, I did dispel your last Iron Arm attempt, which unfortunately caused him to be insta death.
Yeah.
But that's how the dice roll. But anyways, thank you for watching the Basement Collective Battle Report. It's Irvin and Dante here. Just a side note, we'll probably be at 2,000 subscribers soon, so if you haven't yet, go back on our channel and check out the video. You can enter to win a night. Other than that, check out the Long War Kickstarter right now, bringing back the hobby. And check that out. We're sponsoring some nice tables there, so you can but you get a table of terrain really cheap. $250 for 11-piece terrain set. Doesn't get any cheaper than that. And you know what? Not to toot our own horns, it's not perfect, but I mean, it's a pretty good set. But anyways, thank you for watching, guys. Thank you for GameMat.e for this awesome map we played on. Perfect, and keep on wargaming.